Good evening. My name is Robert Baker Nicholas, and this is week 6 discussion board topic using the ProQuest historical newspaper database. We were asked to continue to research the topic that we have been for the past 5 weeks. My topic is dealing with the Holocaust and Nazi women and the crimes that they committed. I found 3 historical newspaper articles dealing with this topic. The first one is entitled Nazi Women Sentenced Auschwitz Guard to Die and 4 Get Long Prison Terms. This was in the New York Times in 1948. This was very interesting because it describes how in Prague, one woman was sentenced to death for crimes against humanity in Czechoslovakia, and 2 other women were sentenced to life in prison, and 2 others got 20 years for crimes that were committed at other camps. My second newspaper article that I found and used was Nazi Women Jailed. Gertrude Sloschklink receives sentence of 18 months. This was a New York Times article from November 1948. In this article, it discusses how Gertrude was sentenced only to 18 months, and she was actually one of the leaders of the German Women's Organization under Hitler. She got charged and was found in possession of false papers with a false name, and she was actually with her husband. They were found in a cottage hiding out, and she was charged for crimes and only served 18 months and fined 2,000 marks for crimes that she committed, which to me is a very short jail sentence, I feel. The third source that I found is Nazi Women Found Guilty, Experiments in Immersion at Dachau Laid to Nurse. This was a New York Times article as well, and it was in August 1949. This was very interesting. This one was from Munich, Germany. In this person was known as Nurse Pia. She was conducting experiments at Dachau where she was actually sentenced to 10 years of denazification in a labor camp. She also was a nurse who tried to regulate and tried to commit experiments. She was one of Hitler's most fanatic believers, and she was an equivalent to a general of the SS, they said. So, in conclusion, all 3 articles were very interesting, I feel. They continue to make the case of war crimes that were committed by Nazi women